It's called replenishing glycogen. I don't want to eat anything else. My breathing's starting to change. I think I might go into cardiac arrest. Ooh, 3 patties? 3 patties? For me? Finish your succulent burger. And then you just kind of rip off that cheese like a pantyhose. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I don't know if I can take anymore. I like that this is what I'm doing at 10:28 at night, getting a stack of burgers on my refeed. Did somebody say refeed? Burgers! I have no friends. This is what I do. Dude, my face looks like it's like... Just wait till you hear my order. There's no camera on that.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Can I get started, please?
Can I get
a hamburger, and no meal. I don't want a meal at all. I don't want fries. I don't want a drink. I just want. What do onion on there? And then I want a double, tomatoes all down there. And then I want to do a triple, and then I want to do a quad. Yes. Perfect. And that'll be to go.
Got it. No fries, no drink with these.
No, sir. That'll be all.
Perfect. It'll be $27.98. That first window, please.
Sweet. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Time to jam out again. Just got reminded. I thought this was like he's trying to like pay it forward, and he's saying 100 burgers, 100 fries, 100 tacos, 100.
You know, I'd like to pay for the guy's meal behind me too. You know, just pay it forward. Who knows? Maybe it'll catch on.
Stop! 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 Please let me go! Please let me go first! I'm doing something!
Hi, can I take your order?
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 pies, 55... That's what I feel right now. And it's so exciting. Yay! 50. Will she screw me over? I wonder. Lie and say that if they do bring up the question of, is this all for you? I'm going to say, no, I'm meeting some friends at a party. This isn't for me. It is for me. Record. I didn't click record. She said 1, 2, 3, 4. I said, yeah. It's just funny because she keeps going. This is gonna be so much food. Gimme, 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 gimme. They close at 1, so if I want to come back, we can come back for another round too. If I'm not full skis. Is it 7 patties? It is 7 patties. Oh my gosh. Quick maths. Wait. It's not. Shit. It's 8 patties. What the? Doing good?
The 4 burgers?
Yeah. Yes, please. Yes, please. I appreciate you so much, Thomas.
Thank you.
You have a good night. Fucking love Thomas. Love Thomas. Yeah, my burgers. Yes. Wait a minute. You got that burger. Sorry. That, you know, it's not about that. It's not about me bringing my stuff. It's about this is a collective, okay? This is a collective. Now the question is, what is a refeed? A refeed, when you're dieting for a bodybuilding show, is when you eat a meal that is not a part of your diet, that is most likely unhealthy, like In-N-Out, and you eat as much as you want of it in that one meal, and then that's a refeed because your body gets so used to the way you've been eating that you need a little imbalance to get back in balance. So that's what we're doing today. Just to double check, this is my order. I'll read it off for you guys. So it's 1 hamburger, 1 double, 1 3x3, 1 4x4, and it came out to $27.98. Not too bad, but not my price. Okay, I'd like to have the 80s price. Thomas, you're a great guy. You give me plenty of packets. I appreciate you, and I love you for that. I mean, whoa! Is this gonna be? Oh wow, the tear. No, I gotta get the thumbnail. I think that's the one. Okay, wait. Where do we start? Okay, we'll go single. I never would have thought when I was younger, and it was during COVID, that I would be one of those individuals that, oh, that's too bright. I would have been one of those individuals that was actually doing mukbangs in their car. But I've been dieting for the past 10 weeks, and I have not broke diet, not once. And I've been on track. This is what I look like right now. And so we're looking really good. You know, still got 9 weeks to go, 9 weeks and 5 days as of tomorrow. And this is my first ever refeed in my whole entire life. So, you know, why not record it? I saw my shadow and I thought it was somebody staring at me. Damn, this is good. I know Thomas didn't make it back there, but let's just say that he did. Okay. He made it with love. And I love love, so. I'm a pretty big ASMR guy. At least I used to be. Not as heavy into the art anymore, but I guess I give you guys a little eeriness. Now, what are the important steps to a successful prep? Diet, number one thing. Most of the time, the diet is way more important than the training, because no matter what you do as far as training, it's easy to get the blood flow going. It's easy to break down the muscle, but the diet is important because whatever you eat comes out in return as far as your, you know, outward look. You know, if you eat fish, and fish has really, you know, thin skin, you're also going to become that way too. You know, low body fat food. You know, you're gonna become a part of that. So people ask, oh, what do I eat? Eat stuff that's lean. You know, fish is a huge category. There's so many different kinds of fish. You have cow, which can be really lean, depending on, you know, where you're eating it from. I would not recommend Wagyu, because Wagyu to me is greasy and disgusting, even though it's a delicacy in Japan. So diet is number one, because when you have to eat every 3 hours, you're having to constantly feed the body. And it's a lot harder when you're natural, because you're trying to push a lot harder, and you got to be a lot more strict and on point than if you were, you know, taking certain steroids. So that's the only real disadvantage. But you still gotta bust your ass. And the thing is, if you go off diet, then you're not gonna end up looking great. And when you step on stage, you'll feel it, you'll know it, and then you have that sorrow, and then you go, damn, I should have done what I should have done in the first place, which was the right steps. But I didn't have the mental fortitude or capacity to be able to handle the pressure of, you know, what I was going through 18 weeks out, which is fine. You know, everyone's been there in that point of, you know, weak mind, but you got to persevere. You got to know that there's a better step ahead of you as far as, okay, let me stick to it now, because later on when I am on stage, I will appreciate it a lot more. On to the double. Now, second subject when it comes to bodybuilding prep would have to be training. Now, being my first ever refeed, let's just say I wasn't on top of my prep last time. Now, this would be technically my second prep ever and my third show that I've ever done coming up in 9 weeks' time. But there was a lot of excuses being made as far as the training. There was days where I would go in and I'd be, oh, I don't feel like training today because, you know, okay, I did cardio today, but I did cardio, but okay, that means I don't really have to train as hard. I don't have to go in there and train even sometimes at all. And you make these excuses with, okay, this is okay, and this is a substitute, so I'm just not going to go ahead and do this, which is not always the right answer. You got to be able to say, hey, I don't feel great right now. Let me take a breather. Let me take a moment, and let me come back to this and then get it done. Because if you care about something that much, you will find out a way to get it done, no matter what it is. Because if you care about it that much, you're not going to make the excuse. but not having that mental fortitude and being able to be strong mentally, there was a lot of gaps that I fell through last prep. And I wasn't on point, so I didn't get rewarded like this. And being so focused now with the cardio, being on top of the cardio, when you got to do 40 minutes 5 times a week, 6 times a week, and you got to go on that level 8, level 10, and you got to be going, boom, 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 boom. And then later on in prep, as you get deeper into prep, okay, now you got 2 sessions a day. It's like, woo, this is getting hard, but you find this weird enjoyment in it, at least this time around. But I was always making these excuses, so if you're going into prep on something, no matter what it is, don't make the excuses. If you have the ability to be able to be strong mentally, take a step back and go, I know what I'm thinking right now, I know what I'm feeling, and I know that I can do better than this. I know that I'm stronger than this mentally, and I know that I can push past this. So, let me just take a breather. I know what I can do, and let's go do it, man. Let's go do it, because we know we can make it happen. You gotta have that self-confidence, and it takes time. It takes time, not everyone's always gonna have it right away. I was one of those people too. Everyone starts at ground zero, which is what's great about so many things. That's why it's great to have so many hobbies or jobs that you have, as far as, going into the gym. I always say to anybody that asks questions about the gym is that, bro, be open. Like, ask me. Okay, I've been lifting and working out since I was 12, and I've been doing this a long time. And dude, I didn't start out like I didn't look like how I look now. It took a lot of time. It took a lot of effort. It took a lot of lonely days. A lot of days of having to learn and to gain the knowledge of how do I want to train. And that's the beauty of it. So always be open to creating new opportunities for yourself within the struggle. I think it's time to take a bite. My classic order from In-N-Out, 99% of the time, is a double-double. I'd like to see in the comments below, what's your favorite burger? What's your favorite size? Do you go for the quad? Do you go for the triple? Do you go for a single? Or do you go for the classic double? I go for the classic double. I think it's just the right ratio of ground beef to bun, where it's a little fun for everybody. It's a little bit of a party. You're getting a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's kind of a half and half. You're not getting too much bread over the meat, and you're not getting too much meat over the bread. Never dove into a quad stack before in my life, but we'll see how this roller coaster goes. The smell and the aroma in this car is magical. I mean, smelling fish and chicken and fish for the past number of weeks has been a toll. What do you guys get on a burger when you get a burger? Do you slap on cheese? Do you put on the onions? Do you pack on the tomatoes? Me, I'm an all-around kind of guy. I'm an all-around kind of guy. I like the sauce, okay? The sauce makes it unique to the brand. The cheese sticks to the wrapper, and it's like, you finish your succulent burger, and then you just kind of rip off that cheese like a pantyhose. Cheers to the end of the double-double.
Got it. No fries, no drink with these?
No, sir. That'll be all. No, I don't want a drink, and no, I don't want fries, because I already have a drink. Yes, I decided to bring a liter, which I have already indulged in so far on this burger trip, but to introduce you to Mrs. Liter. She's delectable, she's full, and she's making me happy. Started coming to a problem. Oh, no! 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 I got sauce everywhere. Quick question for you guys. Do you guys find burping or farting annoying? Not to call anyone out, but they know who they are. This person farts a lot. And it's like, man, we get it. You love dairy. And I love that for you. But put a silencer on that thing. But burping, Even when I say burping, I even will go, you're disgusting. I feel like it's the same way of disgust when someone says toot. Like just say the real word. I get it. Being appropriate, but that's just another level. Give that right there. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 3 patties? 3 patties for me? At this point, I'm so leaned over like this where my neck is like, I'm gonna drive home like, wow. You're seeing this for the first time ever. I've never had a triple in my life. Okay? This is like diving into it. Like you've had scientific interactions before, right? And you add another one into it. This is new ball game right here, brother. I've never had a 3 stack. Never, especially in the dark. What? It's all right. I'm not a glutton. I don't even care. I don't even think I made a dent in this thing. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, maybe me. Maybe me. Chaos out there. But it's nice and cozy in here. Third important step to prep. Ooh, I like that. Third important step to prep. Ooh, that made me have an organism. I could throw up. My breathing's starting to change. I think I might go into cardiac arrest. I feel like a camel that has too many people on its back right now. You know what? I appreciate Thomas for the ketchup packets. I've only used one. And not get you caught up in worldly possessions as far as food and social media and, looks, cars, clothes. If you're able to have a good sleep, have a full belly, listen to good music, have good enough clothes, you're living a life better than most people. Because most people are in a trap of their own mind and not being free and always trying to look for the next thing. And if you're satisfied like that, then you're satisfied more than 90% of society. So, best of luck to you. I don't even want it anymore. I don't even want it anymore. Like, this is, I could literally, now, I don't have a huge head. I got a pretty average head. But still, this is at the front part of my face. Okay, if I put it back here, then it's like, oh my god, small burger. But this is at the front part of my face. Like, what? You need the world record lady to come eat this. Like, this has got some weight. This has got some weight. Whoa. I don't even remember what I said earlier as my tagline. Like, I said something about step 3 to prep, but I don't remember what I said. This is tip 4 for prep. Let me think. I don't want to eat anything else. I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep. Lock in. Focus. What is step 4? Tip 4 to an important prep. Have a good crew around you. I think it's most important to have a good coach that is level-headed and knows what they're doing. To have a family or a friend, someone that is supporting you along the way, a girlfriend, any type of friend, your best friend, your childhood friend, whatever it may be, your teacher, whatever it could be, anyone who can support you on a max capacity and say, hey, you have this. you've got this, and I believe in you. That helps more than you'll think, because in the long run, once you start to get into those okay, it's been 8 weeks into prep, and I have 12 weeks to go. Ah, man, it's getting hard. Because you're gonna have those moments where you dip in mentality, and to have someone around you that is going to keep a level-headed shoulders, and to keep someone around you that's going to have level-headed shoulders is a huge support system to your mentality, which will help you physically and will allow you to perform better. So it's important to have a good, stable, concrete foundation of someone that is behind you and is willing to push with you. I think that is most important when it comes to prep, and I couldn't be more grateful for having my family and my friends and my coach, and they're all supporting me, and they're all behind me, and so are all you guys, all 50,100 followers of you, and I appreciate all of you. So it is a huge motivation to be able to say, hey, I have all these people behind me. Wow, let me prove it to them. Let me show it to them that since they believe, let me give that back to them, because if anything, that's what they at least deserve. The least they deserve is my best. And so what if I don't win? It's not about winning. It's about that I gave it my best. And if you give it your best, you're most likely going to win. And sometimes it's not your time, but that's okay. Because everyone has their moment and everyone has their time. Sometimes you got to work harder than others. But that's okay. That's what makes it beautiful. That's what gives you that story. That's what gives you that purpose. And never lose that. Never lose that. Always try to keep those people around you that are supportive and want to be there for you. Don't shut those people down ever. Always keep them close to you, because they'll stay close because they care, and let them do that. Woo! But no. Past me wanted this. Younger me wanted this. So, guess we gotta suck it up. I'm just like Steve Will Do It, or LA Beast. It's not any of my business, but I think there's a couple arguing like a couple spaces over. None of my business. None of my business. Hope it doesn't get too turned up and I don't hear a gun go off. Hey, want a bite? I would easily offer somebody this burger right now. Like if there was a homeless guy walking across, I'd be like, hey, you want this burger? I'm not gonna do this again. Next time I get a refeed, it's just gonna be, yeah, I'll take some sushi, and that's it. I'm not pushing the limit on anything, okay? We're gonna eat till we're comfortable, not till we're full. It would be hilarious if I throw up. I hope it's not playing right now. I feel like I gotta cut the camera. Yeah, I'm cutting the camera. I don't feel good. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I don't know if I can take anymore. Oh. Dude, it's just sitting there like tobacco. I don't want to eat it. Guys, I couldn't do it. I'm so sorry. This is how much I have left. That's how much. I'm so sorry, guys. I couldn't do it. I made my 4th point, but it's too much. Like, that's not good. I'm gonna end the video here. Write down in the comments your opinion, your thoughts. Maybe what should I do next? Right now I'm not quite sure. But all I know is I want to finish this Coca-Cola. I'm gonna drive home and take the best nap of my life. Oh man. Ready to go wrong.